Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's V-Man. We're gonna watch episode 4 of Castlevania, Horrors Rising from the Earth. Last time on, we got to see Annette's backstory, and basically the plantation that she grew up on with the vampire slave owner, and how she ended up meeting Edouard, and the reason that they, sailed across the sea to look for Richter, because, I forgot the lady's name, but whoever was training Annette in her sorcerer powers, she told him to go find the Belmont on the other side of the sea, and so that's why they had this mission to come over to find Richter. And what else happened? Oh yeah, Edward. He ended up defending Annette in his night creature form. So I'm thinking he's able, or either something went wrong, or he just has a really strong mind, and he was able to, I guess, really just control himself, like keep his mental state in his night creature form, which is something most night creatures really aren't able to do. I know I talked about last time, in the original Castlevania series, they explained that night creatures are just dead souls that are being attached to somebody else's body, but maybe he was able to keep his. So I'm really interested to see where that storyline goes. And Orlox, he ended up speaking with one of the knights, trying to see why they were making night creatures for um, Erzabet. And yeah, so all in all, we're just trying to see where we're gonna go from there. I believe Annette wants to find Edward and either save him, but I don't really know if you can save him. So we're gonna see where that goes. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump on into it.
Understand what you are, devil. You were created to obey me.
Can he talk? No.
Or was there some error in how you were made?
It's probably the second one. He seems to be conscious.
Do you understand? You exist only for me.
He's making noise, so maybe he can talk. Let's see. Because I believe not Hector, Isaac had a night creature that he would talk to sometimes, if I remember correctly. It was like a philosopher or something.
If this forge master's in the abbey, the abbot must be his prisoner.
Or the abbot invited him in.
That's impossible. They were his eyes.
Yeah, you can't really mistake those eyes. They're very distinctive.
So you're afraid?
I'm not afraid. I'm
Afraid?
saying we need a plan.
We have magic. Or three of us do.
Oh wow.
It would be a mercy.
Oh, just walk in and kill him. That sounds foolproof.
The abbey's made of stone. I can bury them in their own church. Bring it crashing down around their heads.
How will that help the abbot?
If he's in league with the bastards, which he probably is, we don't want to help him.
Yeah, but we don't know yet one way or the other.
Yeah, this is I'm with Richter. This is really frustrating. Yeah, like all he's at, like the bare minimum, like let's just go in with a plan. That's all they need. And yeah.
A proper plan, not walk in, make a few snap decisions about who deserves to live or die, and then turn everything to rubble.
We're all afraid, Richter.
Afraid.
I've only been afraid once in all my life.
I don't see how him asking like let's make a plan is him being afraid. Like he won't. I don't think it's that too much to ask.
Usually everyone says I'm too rash. The moment I say we need a plan, everyone starts calling me a coward.
No one's
I mean,
calling
actually,
you a coward, Richter.
Yeah,
You're not cowards. You're just children with no experience of the world.
children with no
No
experience.
experience
Wow.
of the hard choices adults have to make.
Right. Okay. We're gonna have to. This in discussion is gonna be really interesting because I have a lot of notes that I want to talk about. Like this, just this one scene alone.
This time I'm coming with you.
She wants to see for herself. I'm sure.
There are demons who once were gods, and those who still are.
There's only one God. Just one. That's the only thing I'm sure of. And I've spent my whole life serving him, fighting for him. That hasn't changed. And it never will.
So I get what he's saying. Like I understand completely what he's saying, but it's just the fact that if you believe in your higher power and just like the teachings that whatever religious belief you believe in, so like him, he's saying that he believes in God, but it's like if you I'm assuming it's a Bible. Like, if you read your Bible, what, how would you possibly think that any of what you're doing would be his desire? Like, like, like creating night creatures and working with vampires. Like, how could you possibly think that that's what he wants you to do, or that's his plan for the world? And him too. I'm wondering, Orlox. I'm wondering, he was asking a lot of questions about who they made the pact with. I don't think it made it sound like he was concerned for him, but I don't think he was concerned for him. I think he was trying to. He has his own agenda that he's doing.
Did you just happen to stumble upon it one day while you were out picking flowers?
It leads into the cellars.
I'm still just caught up about that one scene. Like, exactly what he said. Like, normally I'm the one that's gonna hope, but the one time I say we need a plan, everyone's just like, "Oh, you're afraid." It's just very like, it's just very jumping to conclusion writing. Like, like for those characters, I don't like how they portray those characters.
It wasn't our intention to insult you.
Oh, did you think we were flirting? I know it's all about sex with you priests, but believe me, you really shouldn't tempt me on that score. You wouldn't like it. Every orifice I possess has teeth.
Every orifice. All right.
The barbarians who tear our church up from its foundations brick by brick and burn what's left.
And throw you and your mistress on the flames.
Along with us,
Did they rehearse this?
18 in total. There will be more.
My mistress expects a lot more. How long will it take to make them?
I will honor my side of the agreement, as will you, I trust.
Our people are expecting Joan of Arc. Someone they can believe in.
Oh yes, that's a delicious touch.
Just if you have to say for the priest or the abbey, if you have to say I trust you'll hold up your end of the bargain, like you already know that they're not going to. Like I hate when they use that line like in TV or films or whatever. It's just like if you have to say that line, you know that they're not going to. Like there's something deep inside you that's saying like don't trust them and you should listen to your gut.
What extraordinary thing happened here? What crime did you commit? I smell pain, regret, despair, a human soul.
I
Oh, he can
don't
talk.
know what happened, who I am, what I am. But I want my freedom.
Oh wow, he's like in it's like him and Annette swap places almost. It's crazy. Orlok said he smelled a human soul, so I guess his soul didn't get replaced, like his body just got transformed. Which I hope they explain how that happened. Is he actually, oh, he is singing, okay.
Do they all do that?
She's not about to drop the thing on him, are they? Okay, I was about to say, I was like that definitely was not the plan, because I know she said she just wanted to bury them all inside. Let's bring down the whole church. Why didn't you finish it off? Don't leave it pinned up against the wall like that. Is he doing that or is the book responding to him? Yeah, he's got his own plan going on. I don't think he really wants to join Elizabeth and them. That was cool. I like that. Oh yeah, there's your confirmation. He's with them. She knows her too? Oh yeah, I guess. She's been working with Elizabeth for so long. She already knows. Probably that whole team of vampires. There's something going on with them. Like I could tell with the mom that like she had a lot of trust in the abbot, but his reaction to her, I wasn't expecting that because he was just like anyone that defies the church, he really doesn't care for. But just then, like you could tell that he cares about her. Oh, she took that like a champ. Yo. Oh, you waited? Why'd you hesitate? That would have been clean. That would have been real clean if she would have just blew her head off. That was cool. I like how they did that. Oh, I didn't even realize he still basically has his hair. How did you catch her?
She's a child.
I don't think he's as fast as a vampire.
I hope you don't have a weak stomach, Father Abbot. My mistress would be severely disappointed.
Why is no one attacking her right now while he's holding her hand?
We crossed an ocean, didn't we?
Oh, so he... I didn't realize he didn't have his memories, or he kind of has his memories.
I can make it quick, Edward. No pain. Send you to my mother in the spirit world.
That was kind of creepy. How the knife just came up through her.
I'm sorry.
He probably doesn't... Like, when he was singing, I assumed, like, he had all his memories, but I guess he doesn't. He probably doesn't even know that's his name. Oh, that was cool. Oh, yo, that's cool. Alright. That's cool. They're almost like Destructo Disc. Oh yeah, that was nice. I should put that down. Dude, yeah, keep crushing her. Oh. I said just pin her down and stab her. Dude, Richter sliced you up real
I'm
good.
Richter Belmont, last descendant of the Belmont clan, and I kill
Jeez, how many knives do you got? He's gonna say who's next. Yep. Alright, Richter. Oh, I know who's next. I know who's got next. I wonder... They're not gonna have them fight right now.
What have you done?
We're only on episode like 4.
The world.
That's gonna be like the finale when he fights Orlox again.
The kingdom of God itself is under threat. I have to protect it.
Is that... Okay, hold on.
Little boy Belmont.
Oh.
All grown up.
That's not the reaction I thought he was gonna have. He's like literally petrified right now. And now he's hyperventilating.
We have to go. We have to get out of here. We have to fucking go!
Okay. I did not see that one coming. That's a little surprising. I know we're only on episode 4, but I have some critiques about the characters this episode.
I'm all rocks. She's expecting me.
Oh, of course. What's the word? Aztec.
Just sailed in.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know what I thought he was, but it was not Aztec. Like at all.
Richter?
Oh, he didn't even wait at the entrance. He's just gone.
He ran the fuck away.
He saw his nightmare, made flesh. Now everywhere we look, there are nightmares. Terrors rising from the earth.
Oh, the episode title. Alright, so that was episode 4 of Castlevania. I expressed this in the episode, but I definitely have some critiques about the characters. I know we're only 4 episodes in, so, you know, we really don't know everything about the characters, but I really had, I don't want to say an issue, but the scene when Richter, Maria, and Annette are all in the kitchen talking, and I understand where Annette is coming from, because she's like, you know, they killed Edouard, that was her best friend, like, you know, he helped free her from slavery, like, he covered when the slave owner was looking for her. And she's just really grieving right now. She's not even grieving, like she's basically skipped that step. Like she's just enraged and she wants to take vengeance upon the people um that killed him and turn him into a night creature. That's what she wants. So I understand why she is gun ho. She wants to infiltrate the church and just bring the whole thing down, bring the whole thing crashing down, like she said. But I don't really, I don't really like how they wrote her in that moment, because it's like I understand where she's coming from, but for her to be like, "Oh, you're just scared," she was when she was talking to Richter, she's just, "Oh, like you're scared," and then she's just insulting him too. She's like, "Well, three of us can do magic," like on purposefully, excluding him from that, because like ever since he was a kid, he told her that he can't. I mean, well, he just said he can't do his magic. I don't think he told her why, but she knows that there's a reason why he can't do magic, and she's just like throwing that in his face. But like I said, for her, I kind of understand, because it's just she's in that grieving process. She's just enraged. But what I didn't understand was Maria, and how Maria kind of like tagged on with her. Like I understand, like ever since the show started, she wants to let's take down the church. Like she never liked the church. Paying the taxes and all that other stuff. She wanted to revolt against the church, but for her to kind of jump on the bandwagon with Annette and be like, like you don't have to be afraid. Like we know. And then she brought up his mom too, and it was like, yeah, I know your mom was killed by a vampire. Like it's okay to be scared. I'm like, never once did he show that he was scared. Like in that moment, that was before Orlok showed up. In that moment, he never showed any signs of being scared. Literally, the only thing he said was, "We can't just barge in there like we did last time. Like we need a plan." Because like literally, what happened last time? They tried to do that stealth mission, and like I said, not trying to place blame, but they did that stealth mission, and Annette lost her cool, and that's literally what led to Edward getting killed. Like I'm not blaming Annette for him dying, but the fact that it was you that lost your cool and basically outed your position to all the vampires. That's why that first mission failed in the first place. And Richter, obviously, he doesn't want a repeat of that, because she's already like on 10. Like she's already on 10. She's already mad. She just wants to kill people. And he's like, guys, we need a plan. Like that's literally all he said. We need a plan. And like I said, I just don't like. I understand Annette, but I don't really like how Maria kind of just jumped in and was like, hey, like it's okay to be scared. And he's like, no, like I kill vampires. And I really did like his line where he was like, I really did like his line where he said, normally I'm the one running in and killing everybody, but the second I say, hey guys, we need a plan, you all think I'm scared. Like that was such a for real line, because in that moment, in that scene, I was just like, what is going on right now? I didn't really like how the characters, I didn't really like how they were all kind of ganging up on him. But then also, I feel like, the writing for Richter when Orlok showed up, I didn't think he would be that scared. Like, I knew that obviously he's not going to fight Orlox right now, because they're going to save that, like for the finale or something. But I did not see him being petrified and running away. That was like the furthest thing from my mind. And it's good writing. I do believe that it's good writing. Like him being petrified and being like, guys, let's get out of here. I understand that. What I don't understand is that he didn't try to get Maria or her mother out. Like, his trauma stems from his mother getting killed and him not being able to protect her. So when he sees Orlox again, knowing what happened last time, that he killed his mother, no problem, like, no sympathy, no nothing, he just killed his mother in the street, I feel like he would have done everything he could. Like, I understand he was scared, but I feel like he would have done everything he could have to get Maria and her mother out of there. Like, I don't really know about Annette, because, they just met. But for him to just take off and not even, like, look back or wait for them, I feel like that was very out of character for Richter. Like I said, I know it's only episode 4, and we haven't really been with the characters that much, but that's just kind of how I felt about it. I'd like to know how you guys feel about the writing in this episode specifically. Like, go ahead and leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree with how the characters are written in this episode. But still a solid episode. Still good writing. It was just the characters changed very like instantaneously, for me. But yeah, so what's going on now? Richter's gone. I have no idea where he went. Like I said, he didn't even wait for them at the entrance, so he's gone. Annette is now even more mad at Richter, and I think she's kind of mad at herself too, just because she assumed that Edward wanted to die. Like I said, that scene where she was like slowly raising the sword, like she's like, I can make it quick with the tears in her eyes. I was actually, it was kind of creepy. It wasn't really like a merciful. Like it was really kind of eerie when I. That's how I felt about it. And then, oh yeah, okay, with the abbot in that scene where Maria got cut and Maria's mother is holding her, and it goes from the abbot and it shows Maria. Like I said, when the abbot saw Maria's mother, there was kind of like he started to well up a little bit. I was like, maybe there's something there, but I'm thinking if you look at that scene, his eyes literally match Maria's, and I could be completely off, but I wonder if that's his daughter, because him being a priest and being like don't hurt the children. Like I get that, or I keep saying priest, him being an abbot and being like don't hurt the children. I understand that. I don't think that's not the reason I think that that's his daughter. Like him stopping Jolta from killing her, but the reaction that he had towards her mother, like he really truly cares about her mother, and that's why I think that that's his daughter. Because I mean, we had that scene, I think it was the first or second episode, where the abbot talked to Maria, and they were really kind of cold towards each other. Like he was talking to her like she was a child, and that's why I don't know if they've been having seeds, up to this point, but that's why I didn't really understand or didn't think that that was his daughter. But in that scene right there where it showed them frame for frame, like right next to each other, like their eyes like literally like were a one for one match. So that's what makes me think that's his daughter. But hopefully we find that out soon, because there's definitely something here. I'm just not sure what. But yeah, other than that, that's it for episode 4. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.